Hey, what's going on? Aaron here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out this freelance website called Kwork, alright? And maybe you're wondering, is this legit? Can you really sell your services on here, make money? How does this work? How much money can you make, right? Full review of Kwork, and then you can decide for yourself whether this is a good use of your time. Now, at any time, if you want to get my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 a month, 100% from home, just click the link below and I'll share with you my favorite strategy. Now, on this channel, I've reviewed hundreds and hundreds of different ways to make money online. Some of them are great, some of them so-so, some of them an absolute waste of time. So let's check out Kwork to find out whether this is a good way for you to start making money with the internet, all right? Now, Kwork is actually a freelance network, a freelance website where you can offer your different types of services and make money from providing clients with those services, right? Now, the cool thing about Kwork is it's actually one of the lesser known freelance websites out there. There's some really big ones like Fiverr, for example. This is Fiverr right here, right? There's ones like Freelancer, Truelancer, Upwork. These are all the really, really big ones. Kwork is definitely one of the smaller ones, but it's still big enough that you can get quite a good volume of clients, and I'll show you this in a second, right? Now, the nice thing about Kwork is that you can offer your services in a lot of different areas, right? So SEO and web traffic, digital marketing, development and IT, design, writing translations, audio, video, business, so many different areas, and really, I mean, there are 169,000 active Kworkers, right? And 2,227 buyers this week. So there is supply and demand, which is pretty cool, and it's not so full that you're not going to be able to get any jobs from clients themselves, right? So let's just have a look at some of the categories. Under design itself, there are things like logo design, brand identity, business cards, infographics, print and design, web and mobile design, vector tracing, 3D graphics, interior. So this is if you're somebody that's pretty technical, right? So if you've already got the technical skill to do design, then you could literally offer it in pretty much any area, all right? Development and IT, this is, even more specialized, right? So HTML coding, for example, website development. If you're a developer, you can offer your services here. Scripts and parsers, mobile applications, chatbots, digital games. I mean, you could literally build an entire chatbot for someone right here if you have the experience, right? Writing translation, right? So you can write articles, creative writing, script writing, proofreading, transcriptions, things like that. So, you don't need to be a professional in order to necessarily offer freelance services here. So, I've shown you a few here like design, where you do need to, unfortunately, development and IT, you got to be trained in this. But for writing and translations, you don't have to, right? So things like proofreading and editing, anybody could do it. So anyone can learn to proofread, anyone can learn to edit articles, anyone can write an article as long as your English is pretty decent. You can also offer article writing in different languages depending on where you come from in the world, right? Translations depending on what kind of language you speak. And resumes are very easy to learn, right? You don't necessarily have to be a recruiter. I have a recruitment background, but you don't have to do that to learn how to do it. So even if you don't have the right experience, for certain categories, you can still do it pretty quickly and learn to offer these services for people all over the world, right? SEO, web traffic, this is obviously more, complex, and you need this experience. And so is, digital marketing as well. So is audio. But some of these things like this, business and lifestyle, so anyone can be a virtual assistant, okay? And if you have training and consulting experience, you can do this here, right? But anybody can be a virtual assistant, right? You're just helping people to complete certain tasks and things like that. Now, let's go into logo and design so that you can kind of see how this works, right? Now, out of all of these jobs, you can see that not everybody has that many reviews. There's only one person right here that has 8,000 reviews, Gulnar, right? But everybody else, look at this, 2 reviews, 1 review, 17 reviews, 4 reviews, 9 reviews, 1 review, 17. So I still think that there is a lot of area for you to come in and offer your services, right? Let's take a look at Gulnar's services. You can see you can price it at different levels. You can do the basic level. So you can see 3-day delivery, unlimited revisions at the basic level, up to 3 logos, right? The standard is probably a lot more stuff, right? So multiple color schemes, 3D mockup, favicon, high res, font files, right? And then premium, $60 is even more expensive, right? Shorter delivery, unlimited revisions, usually completed in 2 days. And it offers a lot more other things like business cards, letterhead design, font files, things like that. So you can charge your services at different rates, right? You can have a, like a basic, a standard, a premium, offer different options, right? People can message you right here. I can contact the seller. You can see how many completed orders, 13,000 completed orders for Gulna. Not too bad, right? And then you can see basically her designs right here. Pretty cool, okay? And you can do exactly the same thing depending on what kind of service you want to offer, which is really, really awesome, all right? Now, how much does Kwork charge, right? Because you're not going to be able to do this for free. Well, the thing is you can sign up, right, very easily. Well, if you're a freelancer, you would click on freelancer right here. Okay, you would start earning, okay, and then you want to be a seller, so you would enter your email address right there, all right, and sign up. Also, another cool thing is if you want to come down here to the bottom, they have an extra section here for resources for freelancers, how to earn on Kwork, and you can take your time and go through this. Okay, so they teach you the basics, the fundamentals, sorting out your profile, your portfolios, reviews and ratings, completing your orders, communicating with your clients, and managing your finances. So it's very detailed. I like Kwork. Kwork is really interesting because if I didn't know any better, I would think that I'm on Fiverr, because Kwork has basically taken, Fiverr, which is like an industry leader in this area, and they have kind of basically modeled exactly what they're doing. The problem with Fiverr is that Fiverr has been around for so long that if you came on Fiverr, the chances of you being found as a freelancer would be a lot more difficult. Whereas Kwork, still has a lot of room to grow. And so if you're a freelancer, the chances that you'll actually get work here is a lot higher. So you might want to check Kwork out. Now, they keep 20% of your fee, right? So if you're charging, so let's just say you're an HTML expert, right? Excuse me. And you're charging someone $30, they're going to keep $6, okay, of your fee, right? Which is understandable because, you're on their platform. They're giving you an audience right here. They've got a network, which is really, really cool. And 20% is not a big deal if you want to make some extra money online, all right? So overall, do I think Kwork is good? Can you make money from it? Absolutely, I think it's great. It's a very cool freelance website. We live in the new economy right now. You don't necessarily need to work a full-time job anymore. You can come here and you can offer your services in all sorts of different areas. If you have the skill set, if you don't have the skill set, you can do things like virtual assisting, which is cool as well. You can do things like writing articles. You can do proofreading and translations. You don't really need professional experience in those areas in order to offer them and do well for clients, all right? So I would highly recommend checking out Kwork out, okay? But just understand that freelancing is still like having a job, okay? So yes, you're able to earn money digitally, you're able to do it virtually, you can offer it to people all over the world, but the big problem with freelancing is that if you're not working and you're not delivering your projects to clients, you're not going to be able to make any money, which is unfortunate, okay? So it's still a virtual job, but if you want to check it out, you can head over to Kwork.com, right? Now, if you're here watching this video though, and you are interested in generating income in general online a lot more, I've reviewed hundreds and hundreds of different ways to do that on this channel, right? Some of them are really good, some of them are so-so, a lot of them are a big waste of time. But what I found is that, look, if you're here online, you may as well be using a model where you don't necessarily have to trade your time for money, right? The internet is very powerful. You should be using tools, resources, software to leverage your time so you can make even more income without necessarily spending a ton of time on it, right? And out of all the strategies that I've reviewed on this channel, one of them I think is still the best for an absolute beginner that has zero experience to go from zero to their first $5,000 to $10,000 a month and much, much more if you work the strategy really well, right? And this strategy I share in a free masterclass. If you want to check it out, just click the link below and I'll send that masterclass straight to you. You can check it out if you would like, all right? I hope you enjoyed this review of Kwork. I wish you all the best and I will speak to you very soon on another video review. Take care.